Here we are. This is the unofficial, official halfway point. This is the traditional, I guess is the better way of saying it, halfway point. As they kind of move around sections of the trail and redesign sections of the trail tends to grow by a couple miles every year. So we passed the official 2016 halfway point about 2 miles ago, and this is, you know, I guess the better way of saying it, traditional halfway point. This is the permanent halfway point. This sign was kind of built by a guy who thru-hiked in '85, and he placed it at what was it, the time that he placed it, the halfway point. But as the trail continues to grow a little bit or change, then the annual halfway point is somewhere different. But at the end of the day, when you're talking about a almost 2,200 mile trail, who knows where the heck the halfway point really is. I know there's a couple guys walking it this year with GPS technology, and they're trying to figure out, are the distances accurate? Is everything true, the way that it's been measured? And likely they're going to find out that it's definitely probably not, but that's all right. On a 2,200 mile trail, if it's off by, a tenth of a mile here, half mile there, that's all right. Your completion certificate says 2,000 miler, and there's a reason for that. I mean, this isn't about splitting hairs and figuring stuff out, but this is a very big moment. This morning, going over the 2016 halfway point, and then getting to this the permanent halfway point marker behind me here. That's a big deal. I've been really looking forward to it. Emotionally, it's a big deal because it really changes the way you think about things. That 1090 mark, we've been really looking forward to that for a long time, and we've been counting up to it. But when you're counting up, you count up to infinity. Now as we count down, in a couple days, we'll get under 1,000 miles remaining, and then you're in triple digits. You work your way through that 100 miles at a time, and then you get into double digits and single digits. So as you're counting down, it seems much more real, and emotionally it's much more supportive. So this is where we're at, and or where I'm at right now. The guys I've been hiking with, they're all a little bit ahead of me today. They got out of camp sooner than I did, and they're hiking a little bit faster. I need to do a zero, but I haven't yet. I'm kind of looking at places in the next couple days to do one. I got a little tweak in my ankle, and it's not bad, but it's not getting better by continuing to walk on it, so I'm going to give it a day off. I haven't really taken a day for quite a while now, so I think that's all right, and I'm looking forward to it. We're going to find somewhere that's pretty cool, do some relaxation, make some phone calls. Had really horrible cell coverage for the most part throughout the trail, and so I'd like to kind of take a day where I can make some phone calls and get in touch with people and reconnect. And I know some people are kind of watching text posts, which is about all I can usually get out, but I think I need a day to kind of recharge my batteries in a variety of different ways, and so we're going to do that coming up here, and I'm going to feel good about it because I'm on the downhill slide now. Everything from here is downhill. Let's say when you get to the whites, you've done 80% of the distance and only 20% of the work. But that said, yeah, I think the trail will be tough, but I'm able to do things now that in the beginning, no way. I'm able to go up hills and deal with obstacles that in the beginning were just, would have required, several breaks in the process and a big break at the end to reward myself for having actually done it. So, and now it's just kind of, you just take them in stride and keep going. Everybody talks about Maryland and Pennsylvania being rocky. It is, but we haven't let it slow us down too much. I'm powering through it, and Yesterday was a 23 day and I felt good at the end of it, with the overall. I mean, my back felt good, my body felt good. Still the little nagging things. I've worked out a system, I think, to kind of extend the life of my pack. I'm able to keep it up on my hips now, so that's all good. And everything's going great, really enjoying it. Yesterday, I had thought about, taking a break yesterday, and really the reason I kept going is because the weather was phenomenal. It never really got hot. They're saying today is going to be another day like that, so I think, kind of a mid-20s kind of day today, I think, is in the cards. Coming up, I got about 3 miles to go to get to the half-gallon challenge. Can you eat a half-gallon of ice cream? I think I got it in me. I think a lot of people would say that, if anybody could do it, I could do it. So here we go. I'm going to go down and do the half-gallon challenge, and then we're going to keep pushing on and really enjoying things. Pennsylvania's been good so far. Not, terrain's pretty reasonable. Yeah, there's some rocks in the trail, but, like I say, I mean, we've been dealing with that for a while now, so we just keep pushing through. Love y'all, and I will talk to you when I can. Puck out.